Fellow XRP investor, how you doing? So I've got an interesting stat for you, an interesting analytical point that's showing that XRP is standing alone by itself out of the top 10 cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. We're going to take a look at that in this video. As always, I appreciate you giving me a few minutes. My name is Austin. Please hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's jump into this. Let's do this. So real quickly, before I show you what I've got, let's take a look at the overall market and kind of see how things are doing there. Okay. So the market right now is up 2%. Looks pretty good. We got Bitcoin up 2, Ethereum up, and XRP up about 2% as well. If we look at this chart right here, we know that XRP really, at the end of the day, has been consolidating, going sideways. I'll remind you that in July, of this year, XRP went up 70+%, but it's really been consolidating after that. Really, quite frankly, for the most part, along with the entire crypto market. We know that this has kind of been the main theme playing out. We've had a lot of trials and tribulations in all of crypto. And we really have got to get through this period of kind of volatility and get into 2026. Now, I've been talking about a bull run forever. Guys, I'm right there with you. I own these cryptos I talk about. I am upside down in some of them, probably like you. And I am frustrated by some of the market conditions we're seeing, obviously, as well. We continue just to kind of get what I kind of call body blows. We just continue to kind of, we get up off the mat and then we get hit again. We kind of fall and falter a little bit. But ultimately, I do believe fundamentally in the power of crypto from an adoption standpoint of using the technology like XRP, leveraging the technology that is XRP, but also it as an institutional investment asset. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. And I think this is really interesting. So this kind of talks about the fact that XRP stands alone as the only truly undervalued top 10 crypto per sentiment. Now, this is what's interesting about this is if you look at the top 10 cryptos, and let's take a look at what those are. Those are Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Tron, Doge, Cardano. If you take stablecoin out of it, right? If you take Tether out of it, USDC out of it. I mean, those are some that we're talking about all the way down really to Cardano. Okay. And so XRP per sentiment is a truly, at this current price, which XRP's current price is $2.03. At this current price, it is undervalued per sentiment. What's interesting about this? And so this is derivative metrics showing open interest flat and speculative activity muted, meaning there's not a lot of speculative activity. There's not a lot of longs and shorts around it. Okay. So it's a kind of a cautious wait and see market, which the price reflects that. Okay. But this is what's interesting. Look at this. According to a post from Sentiment today, XRP's 30-day market value to realized value MVRV ratio stands at a negative 6.1%, suggesting the average recent buyer is currently at a loss, not surprising, and positioning the asset for a potential swing trade opportunity. But moving more into that, like they kind of apply the same analytics to Bitcoin right here. You can see, so Bitcoin is in a neutral position at plus 2.4, while Ethereum appears mildly overvalued at plus 7.2. And so what does this really mean? Okay, so let's talk about this. It basically means, and I'm really going to kind of focus on that word, undervalued. Okay, so it means that at the current price, XRP compared to its peers, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, so forth, it is undervalued. Said a different way, it is a good investment. Now, they also go on to say that we're kind of in a wait and see period, which I agree. From a market standpoint, we are 100% in a wait and see period of time, really, in my opinion, for all of crypto. But ultimately, it paints the picture that if you are a long-term value investor and you're looking at, I want to buy an asset, I want to buy XRP, it's a good buy at this point in this range if you're looking for a return on that investment down the road, because it is, quote, undervalued. It is not overbought, if you will. There's another term called undersold, oversold, right? Undervalued doesn't equal oversold, but they're kind of brother and sister, if you will. Okay, just to kind of explain that very simply. So I thought this was really worth repeating and worth interesting. Now, Does that change the sentiment? Does that change kind of where we're at in crypto? Does that make it magically better? No, of course not. We all know that, we're all in this boat together, guys. I'm here with you. I own XRP. I own it. And I'm frustrated with the price action of XRP. I'm frustrated with the price action of crypto, so forth and so on. It's not a hugely interesting time right now, but these are the times that test you. And these are the times that make it, I guess, worth it. My wife and I were having a conversation last night about, sometimes it is those hard times that really teach you and make you stronger, and they make the better times, that much better and sweeter, if you will. Right. Okay. So again, just food for thought here, guys. I wanted to share this with you. I thought this was worth mentioning, kind of worth repeating. And I thought that this was something I wanted to bring with you. So yeah, out of the top 10 cryptos, XRP is the only one per sentiment that is undervalued at this point in time. Okay. So yeah. All right. So before I let you go, I want to share this with you. I want to show you this. Like right now, you see Zcash on the 7-day is up 22%. I want to share this with you. So this is my trading indicator X1 algo. Links are in the description below if you want to try it out. It literally costs about $1.10 per day to use. There's a 30-day, no questions asked. What this software does, it runs on an iPhone, Android, runs on a computer. You can run it multiple locations. You can use it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it gives you alerts. It actually sends you little pop-up alerts that'll come in on your phone. This is an example of right here. See, the software gave a buy alert right here, and in 33 days gave a sell alert right there. That's a green buy alert, and that's a red sell alert. In 33 days, up 319% Zcash. Okay. Then we had a period where the market turned right here. You see it. Software said it's time to sell it on a short-term basis all the way down here. And you can see that the software now has come back in and said it's time to buy. Said a different way, sell it. Don't take a 45% loss on this particular crypto asset. Okay. The cool thing is that you can use this software for any crypto to know when to buy, know when to sell, even in volatile times. There's always opportunity, guys, even in market conditions like we have right now, to make money with crypto. Okay. And one of the key ways that a lot of the big whales and people that are really making a lot of money in the short term, they have those long-term investments. And we talk a lot about long-term investments in my channel here, but there's a way to do what's called swing trading, which is exactly what you see here, right? You're using technology to opportunity certain cryptos, buy and sell 36 days, 300+%. $1,000 bought there would have made you over $3,000 in profit, okay, in just 36 days. Okay, so links are in the description below. Pick your plan. Monthly, quarterly is the best. Quarterly is better on a per day basis, and it's about $1.10 per day. There's a discount code to make the price even cheaper than you see on the screen here. Okay, so give it a look, give it a try. You have that 30 days. Remember, no questions asked right there. You see it on the screen, money back guarantee. So you're completely protected. There's live training in the members area 3 times a week. Live training. I have a live coach that helps you with everything. It's easy to set up. Live training there for you. Nobody else in crypto is doing this. So I've invested in the technology. I've invested in training for you. Everything here is to help you make successful. This is what the whales do. This is what the big money guys are doing to make money, even in hard markets like this. So give it a try. You have zero risk. You can try it for 30 days. You don't like it, you ask for it and you get an instant refund. We don't ask you for why you're canceling, why you're refunding, that kind of stuff. Links in the description below. Go get her. All right, I'll see you.